entitled to his opinion. It's more educated than us.
He has a beautiful
even
He
though
book.
it's
adults
wrong.
race. But
He
atheist
isn't.
is GG. Book of Darwin. The flying spaghetti monster.
Flying spaghetti monster.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, yeah, he's a funny guy. But if I did meet Richard Dawkins in the UK, I would ask him for his autograph just for brother.
Stick your tongue back in your mouth, Maud. She's married.
Who? What?
Nothing. I'm joking around.
Azo, I have an idea.
Oh God, did it hurt?
Listen, let's
Okay, I'm
both
listening.
order that new book and read it at the same time and have book clubs.
And we can read about snow or angel snow.
I would rather be a slave.
Nobody
Hey,
wants
I
you
have
as
a book
slave,
club,
buddy.
and I like my book club. But you guys, I need volunteers. If I did the project I want to do, I'd need like 8 or 9 people to do it with me.
Do
I'm
this
not
new
doing
Dawkins
crack.
book
I
with
Is
don't
me,
this
care.
some
Azo.
kind of is this some kind of slavery experiment?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
has
Yeah.
anything to do
basically.
with crack.
Who's the
No.
best slave of them all?
So he said book club, and here's the thing: I have a book club, and I let them vote on what to read and
Wait, you
stuff.
let them vote? That doesn't sound like proper slavery.
Yeah, that's
No,
true. That's
but here's the
true.
Man, you're
thing:
a soft
one
owner
of
there.
the books on the list is the Republic of Plato, and I want to do it, but I want to do it where like all the characters are their own voice, and I could just be like the narrator. So I'd have to get a lot of people to do it. But
I
wouldn't
don't
that
think
be
that's a
cool?
book club, Pixie.
No, I just mean
That's
like as a
community
special
theater.
thing for the book club.
I think that's theater.
Yes, that's community
No, I
theater.
said as a special thing for the book club, not as
Oh.
part of the
You
book
said
club stuff.
you
Oh,
said Luke was
yes.
special ed.
Is it remedial reading?
I give up. Never mind. I thought it sounded fun.
Pixie, I'm in. I mean, whatever it is. Forgive me.
I can only read at the second grade level though. So like will I be able to understand it?
You're
Well,
not
what the heck?
Lutheran.
A week ago, you could only do the first grade. You're doing good, little buddy. Keep it up. A couple more weeks, you might be able to be at a third grade level. We're cheering for you, little buddy.
Yeah, I can only understand like Alex Jones articles.
That explains a lot then.
Explains what happened to them frogs.
Well, they aren't going to make themselves gay. The cicadas are
Oh,
everywhere.
I tried to get a toad eaten by a big bass today. I was by the pond and I saw this huge bass, so I went and got a toad and threw it in the pond, but he kept getting back to the shoreline. I was, what the heck?
One time, I threw a frog in the water, and a huge catfish came and ate it. It was like a big old bullfrog. Yeah, a huge catfish came up and ate it.
And did the dog eat the catfish?
No, it was a frog.
Oh, I thought there was going to be like a whole chain, and then the hippopotamus gets
Like
the
there was
dog.
once an old lady who swallowed a fly.
And then she shouldn't keep her mouth open. That's why it says
exactly right.
women
That's
remain
exactly
quiet.
Exactly. Bitches should keep their mouth
Study
shut.
to be
No kidding.
quiet, the good book says.
And besides, you don't want them to have their mouth open when they're making a sandwich because they could like you drool on it and stuff. Ooh.
Like what you think, Ezra.
Everybody does. They just can't admit it.
Oh, Brother Pike,
Yes, sir.
what is your next show going to be about?
You know what? We were supposed to do one yesterday and I forgot. I don't know. I'm busy this weekend, of course, down there, but we'll do it one day next week, I guess. And I don't know what the topic is going to be yet. I haven't decided. Is there any thing people have been asking about or anything?
Can you do a show about why Brother Pike should become Orthodox?
I might even convince myself.
What do you think of that, Badger Snake? See, he agrees.
Yeah, he definitely agrees.
What about can you do a show about the deity of Christ?
I love that topic. That's one of my favorite topics.
We'd like to do that. Then bird or pie?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can do that if y'all want to. That's a good topic.
What's the topic?
The
deity of
Trinitarianism
Jesus
of Christ.
Christ. What the?
Well, there is no deity of Jesus Christ.
It sounds like Jess wants to do a show.
Oh yeah. Hey, Jess, if you want, Tim will debate you.
I'll probably just be smarter than him, and then he'll tell me how fat I am. I don't really want to.
Or call you a bad name. Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
But you're not fat.
Like,
You're
I'll talk
He-
about
he-
how
he
he's
really needs to
wrong,
keep
and
your-
he'll talk about how fat I am.
He needs to really keep your nipples out of this. That kind of stuff when he starts talking about
Out of his mouth.
Yes. He needs to keep your nipples out of his mouth.
Conversation.
Right? Exactly.
Less
I have a feeling that Carp may accidentally lose connection really quick.
I have a feeling too. I'm in a sweaty old warm truck. I need to get out of this truck. Whew. Yeah, we'll do
Just
the deity
open the
of
door
Jesus
and jump.
Christ slogan. What?
Just open the door and jump. You'll be out.
Yeah.
Blink
It's like
twice.
We'll do that,
instant
Logan.
air conditioning.
Blink twice
That's
if you're in
exactly
Jump
danger.
out a window.
You like
Okay,
to do a show
obviously you can't
tomorrow?
count.
Bird pie,
We
you're
will,
busy Sunday.
Well, this whole weekend I'm preaching a revival, so I won't be able to do.
How does one preach a revival, Pike? Are there stages to it?
Look at bird or pike. Oh. Made him angry. Are you mad, bird or pike?
Have you ever preached like an ascension or?
You
Did
angry.
that make Pike mad?
I don't know. But is he alright? He's bird
Yeah,
pie.
fine.
Badger.
It sounds like you're saying brother pie, like he's an apple pie. Brother
No,
pie.
he's trying to be nice about it, but it's brother bye.
It's brother pie.
Brother bye.
He's back again.
Oh, exactly.
Pike, how does one preach a revival?
You don't ask him those
Disappeared
questions. Stop asking tough questions.
Well,
It's
Bad-
not. It's not some kind of Orthodox gotcha. It's just a legitimate question. What does it mean to preach a revival?
You said you were a Southern Baptist before?
Yeah, I was.
But were you ever a Northern Baptist?
No, I don't think there's a such thing.
What's a Northern Baptist? I mean,
There's
north of the
Baptists
Mississippi
and
line?
there's Southern Baptists.
And fundamentalist Baptist.
There's Anabaptists.
And you're a Baptist?
Anabaptists. They're the ones that started all the real bad problems in Protestantism.
Oh.
They're the ones that led to people like Bruce.
Hi, Brother Pie. Are you there?
Brother Pike, how does one preach a revival?
He's roboting.
He's speaking in tongues.
The Antichrist has them.
He's speaking in digital tongues.
Yeah. 1-0-0-1-1-0-0-1. 1-1-6. Well, there's no sixes. It's just ones and zeros. Oops. Bad Pike.
Oh. Badger Snake.
I think that Jesus is keeps kicking him out of the room because he won't be a Trinitarian.
But Badger Snake.
Yeah.
What do you think of? What's that other Orthodox? There's regular Orthodox, like Eastern Orthodox.
I don't know. There's a few different kinds of Orthodox.
How are they different?
Oh, dude, Daniel's the one to ask all that.
Oh.
I don't really pay attention to what other Orthodox actually believe. I just know what I believe.
Oh. But you're a good young man. We're all proud of you, little guy.
I'm trying to be worthy of being proud of.
I'm proud of you, little guy.
Yeah.
You're a good little pet your head.
I'm always proud of myself until I take my pants off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell that to Luke
Dustin.
I did a joke with Dustin.
I don't think I'd take my pants off around Dustin.
Oh.
That could get really sketchy.
He's a funny guy, Dustin. But I want to ask you something. Would you ever give your life to Richard Dawkins, Charles Darwin? He would teach you the way of the fine spaghetti monster.
Free your mind and your butt will follow.
Yep.
No.
That's just joke.
Like
dude,
if I wasn't a Christian, I would have to be some kind of spiritualist. I could never be just a stark atheist.
You want to believe in the fine spaghetti monster?
That's not a real thing. That's what do they call that? Absurdism. It's like the opposite of nihilism.
Yeah, but why could you never be a true atheist?
It just wouldn't work. It's not
Why?
because because spirituality is way too ingrained in me.
Yeah,
I'm just not capable of that of a void.
Yeah,
I mean, atheism is a religion of anti-religion.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not. But because of what you already believe, you could never be an atheist. Even if
even if I I mean, I don't really know how to not believe in God. So I mean, it's not like I made a choice to believe or not believe.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I could be an atheist because I would have to believe in something, just because I have an awareness that something is there.
But what if?
You better be careful. It might be a brain tumor.
But what if?
Just saying.
What if,
Hold on. Go ahead, Wildheart. Hold on, Becky. Go ahead.
What if atheism was demonstrated to be true? If some just hypothetically,
you can't prove it. You can't prove it. Like how you always tell Christians, prove it. You can't prove atheism either.
I'm not saying I can prove. Just what if you weren't convinced that God exists? Then you will be an atheist. Yeah.
No, because even if I didn't believe God exists, and I didn't believe in like a pantheon of gods or spirits, I would believe there's some sort of connection and force and some sort of spiritual realm and spiritual plane that I can still connect to. And in that case, that would come back to there has to be a God or some form of a God. So I can't. There's no way for me to not believe. So
there has to be a God, no matter whether there's a God.
Yeah, there has to be something to explain the fact that it's not just in my head. It's a spiritual awareness that there are things and forces present that I can't see.
So whether God exists or not, you're gonna believe that God exists.
Yeah, like it's not that. Like, well, the thing is, you can't know, can you? You really can't know. And I mean, you kind of can from your perception, I guess, as far as how your reality is determined. But no, I even if I didn't believe in the Christian God or the Jewish God or Muhammad or any of that stuff, I would believe that there are forces that are unseen that are connecting to me on some spiritual level. And I would believe that that's unexplainable, but that it is evidence of a spiritual realm.
So you're saying whether we God? Wow, shush, mute, please. So you're saying whether God exists or not, you are gonna believe that God exists, whether it exists or not, because reasons. Is basically what he's saying.
Well, that's pretty much your reasoning for believing God doesn't exist, isn't it?
Oh, man.
I don't need to try to convince you because I can't make you believe anything. That's something you have to come to on your
Can y'all
own.
hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, sorry, my phone is buggy sometimes on this software.
Oh, Brother Bridge wanted to know, Brother Pike, how do you preach? What
A
was it,
revival.
Brother?
How does one preach a revival, Pike?
Oh, so a revival is just sort of a tradition that goes back to like old holiness, Pentecostal, and Baptist churches in the States. And basically, the idea is that over the course of time in any church organization, people kind of fall off and get lethargic and get slack and stuff. And so every once in a blue moon, you have a special meeting that's to invite people to come kind of rededicate their lives and get excited about God again. So you kind of bring in like a guest speaker and you bring in guest musicians and try to make it like a big thing and try to get people excited about the Lord again.
We kind of have that, but it's Pascha. It's just like when certain Orthodox have not been coming to church, and then they maybe they come back for part of Holy Week or Lent, and then
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
yeah,
Kind of same thing.
yeah. And then sometimes they fall off again. They might come back during Christmas.
Yeah, we get the Christmas ones too.
What do they call it? Creasters?
We get the Easter Christmas Christians.
Yeah, they call them Creasters.
Oh yeah.
Brother Pike.
Mm-hmm.
Or what do you think of that video I made? You get punched by Dustin. I got that from you when you were under talk about.
Pike, why do you have a comb over in that animation?
Oh, the only thing I ever do with my hair is just this, and so I guess that's a comb over.
No, the AI. When you get punched, your hair looks like it has a comb over. Did he disappear again?
Logan makes all that stuff. I'm not involved in it.
What about the one? Can you make one where Pike and Dan are snuggling together?
What?
I said you got to make one where Brother Pike and Daniel are snuggling with each other.
What do y'all need wipes for?
What? I don't use those because they clog the toilet. Just use toilet paper.
These kids are carrying all this junk upstairs. My aunt has she used to do this thing where she would like super coupon and buy a gazillion things in bulk for cheap. And so she started a room in her house. Her name is Gracie. And we started a room in her house called Grace Mart, where she would put everything on shelves, all the shampoo and toilet paper and just everything. And then all of us would come and she would charge us half of whatever Walmart's price was. So we would go get all our utility items there for cheap.
Is that where you bought the filing cabinet your kids sleep in?
It is. It was a Grace Mart.
Yeah. Grace Mart. That almost sounds like a halfway house type situation where like
Missing Mod, please don't blame Logan. I'm the one that timed you out for the language. That was not Logan. That was me.
Oh. I was going to say, hell froze over.
And it's not even my show, so I probably was out of order doing it. It was more.
You are.
Gigi's laying down the law with Missing Mod.
No, that was
me.
I
seen that. About had a heart attack. I was like, I better behave. I'm dead.
That was me. That was not Logan. And honestly, with it not being my show, I might not even have the right to.
But you're the VP.
In that case, Vice Logan.
I just want to say, Logan, if anyone ever calls me a crack whore, I need you to time them out immediately.
Crack whore.
Okay, kick him out.
I still got chat though, so it's all good. I'll just jump on StreamYard.
Oh, that's so funny.
No, yeah. When I come back, I'll see probably upgrade the StreamYard, make it better.
Why do you have two different streaming services?
I don't know. Why do you?
I don't.
You better not. There.
Yeah, he told you.
I use Streamlabs. That just runs straight through OBS.
Oh.
I can't
They're
even
both
spell
fun.
OBS. Nevertheless, run it.
Don't leave.
Missing mod.
Do you
got
think?
a-
When do you guys
immediately.
think? When do you guys think the last time Lupin ate something that wasn't at a fast food place was?
1991.
About 1991.
Yeah. Like, I feel like Lupin, like, and I'm one to talk because I usually have to eat out, like, while I'm working. But, like,
Yeah.
I feel like Lupin probably eats out, like, 3 meals a day.
And can I just ask Smokey Saint if you can please join? Please. But Gary. I will kick the fuck out of you. Sorry. Sorry, I thought.
I'm
Uh-oh.
timing people out while I watch it.
You're next. I was dumb enough to say poop. I mean, oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say poop.
Almost got you.
It slipped out. I didn't mean to say it.
Almost got you.
Yeah, almost got my poop.
But Brother Pike, I want to ask you something. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I'm going to Universal. It's called Epic Universe. It's gonna be crazy. And then after that, I go to the country concert. Then after that, to Boston to meet Zedin. Then after that, go to the UK to meet Wild Heart.
Listen, you should go do a stream with Zden live, but like wear a mask like that one guy, that one Catholic guy that does those streams. Who is that
Who
guy?
are they talking about in the chat that everybody seems to hate and or love?
Well, we're probably put an end to it because it's everything that we talked about. I guess is my feeling.
That smoke guy, I think.
Yeah, we're about ready to shut it down because it's getting nowhere and it's not doing any good to the channel.
Yeah, that's what. No, sorry, that's Smokey Saint because he's a he is a people. He's a.
Is Mod calling me trash?
No, she's calling me trash.
That
She's
is
not
why-
taking the time to
sorry,
write.
can I just explain? That is why everyone hates Smokey Saint, is because he's a convicted pedophile.
But what's the name? Told me I should bring you a Quran. Well,
If someone gave me one of those, I would burn it.
So what's the
it was
difference
weird.
between then? What's the difference between burning a Quran and the Bible then?
I just
I just
wouldn't
don't-
want
I
it.
just
I
don't
just
get it.
wouldn't. I just wouldn't want it in my house or to fall into someone else's hands.
So burn it? Why can't you just bury it in the backyard or something?
Mm.
It just ain't any better. I realize.
Yeah,
but-
I wouldn't want to do that either because I wouldn't want the energy of whatever that is at my place.
I'm gonna say, is it true if you burn the Quran, demons come out and run off?
Yeah, they're called
That's-
jinn. They're called jinn.
Oh, Jennifer?
I may not be a smart mind, but I know what love is.
Oh,
Jenai. Jenai.
Who is Smokey
Look at-
Saint Polemics?
Carp's talking to his voices again. Hey Bob, how you doing? Well, pretty good. How about
Oh
you,
my
Larry?
gosh! Can,
Wait, what'd you
can the
say? I'm sorry.
chat, Can
I
the
said-
chat calm down?
They,
Guys, chill.
Yeah, I'm good. And can I just point out that Smokey Saint Polemics is the same as Smokey Saint. He is a convicted paedophile. He had sex convicted with a 13-year-old girl. And just,
That's what TTOR said.
but I
You
was-
ever heard of
whatever.
Yeah.
But-
Guys, drop the PDF crap right now, please, everybody.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I'm not even talking about you right now. I'm just talking about the side chat.
Yeah.
It's getting
No,
nowhere unless Gigi let it go. But that's it's getting dumb.
Sorry, I meant PDF. Yeah, I didn't mean to say the actual
Right.
word. But he is a convicted PDF. Yeah. He
All
has
right,
been-
but we don't have to make it the whole topic and then bring everybody else down. And I'm hiding my children right now as we speak, and I don't have any.
Oh, sorry.
I'm I'm saving my Jack, my dog.
Brother Pike, I need to ask you something.
Yes.
Would you ever like to go to the UK?
I double dog dare you to time her out again, Mr. Pike.
I didn't want to time her out in the first place. I don't know why she's acting like a little whiny brat about it. You already know we don't like that kind of language on this channel. You already knew that when you did it. So don't do it or get timed out. It's real simple. What are you saying, Logan?
In the UK, would you ever like to go there? I can't wait. I could have family that lives there if I know.
Oh, really?
That blows my mind. And what if they're related? Well,
might be.
Are they ghosts?
Yeah.
Your British family, a bunch of ghosts.
Yeah. Is that weird, Badger? Yeah, I have family that could still be living there. Does that blow your mind?
I probably have whole branches of family in Germany. Like half my like.
Sorry, I'm getting told off in the side chat. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Yeah, would you ever like to go to the UK, Brother Pike?
Okay, now I can drop it.
Would you like to go to the UK?
Let me highlight my new favorite comment. Hold on. I would love to go to the UK, Logan. Oh, now Spider hates me.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Why?
I've been telling you guys,
this
Pike's
everyone
all
hates
show, and
Christian
yes, I
Pike
hate
Day?
Pike, and I've hated him forever. He's a liar. Don't let him lie to you. He's a Jehovah's Latter-day Saint witness.
If I wasn't strangely attracted to him, I'd hate him too.
I'm a Baal worshiper.
Baal, you go to jail a lot and you need bail?
Missing Mod, I cannot imagine that you are surprised that I timed you out for that.
Isn't Baal not Baal, but it's Baal? She got the ghetto in her too much. All she thinks about getting people out of jail. I'm gonna bail them out.
Baja Blast? Really? Like for real?
I hate Baja Blast.
Don't you dare besmirch the Baja Blast.
That's it. I can't stand Bond's blasphemy anymore.
Now they got Bond in it.
We're getting rid of Bond. Screw that little butthole. He's a heretic. Anybody else want to mess with the Baja? Come on.
Oh, look, this comment here reminds me, if you guys want to send me a gift card to Starbucks, that would be A-okay.
No, I'm sorry. You have a problem with Bond. You have
Sorry,
a problem.
Bond. I couldn't resist.
No. Let Bond back. You have a problem with Bond.
Power went to my head like it did Carp the Liar.
Yeah,
the cult want to be leader.
Hashtag let Bond back.
Why is Pike being so mean to everybody today?
The heck? I've been like this since y'all met me.
I'm not being
Pike
mean.
has just really gotten full of himself lately.
No, someone.
I'm just trying to win points with MM.
Hold on, Magic. Go ahead, Power.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, can we say WTF, Pike?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I was trying to remove it.
What the fudge?
Hold on, everybody.
Motherfucker, shut the fuck up.
All right, can we kick Wildheart now? We can't be cool. We can't be having double standards here.
No double standards.
Yeah.
If
I do have double
Wildheart's
standards
gonna
for Azo, like I'll
out,
never kick Azo.
Yeah, if Wildheart's gonna spurg out and start cussing just because someone accidentally interrupts him, he can go.
You're a mother smucker for removing him, Mr. Pike.
Evidently so.
See, they don't know how to get around the whole cussing.
How is everybody mad at me? Like they don't even know me by now? Really? This is the only thing I've ever been accused of is kicking people out.
Park, the reason they're pissed at you right now is because you're still breathing. Yay! Everybody's happy now.
No, we would never kick you, Mod.
I never even kicked you in the first place. I put you in like a 10-second timeout.
It was 300, but who's counting?
I don't know the difference, honestly. I just pushed that button.
10's the very one that says 10.
I would have done 10 if I saw that option.
I'm scared to
Or
cross
if you look
Mod
for it, you
now.
mean?
I feel like she's been mad at several people in the past couple days.
We have like one rule, and we're not allowed to enforce the one rule that we have, really.
I don't
One
need.
rule.
I don't need. I don't need two
BMM.
women with the same name being angry at me.
I got shorts on, so screw you, Pike.
You know what?
You
I
know
don't get on
what? Just for
cam
that,
just to
I'm
show you I
taking
have
off my
shorts on. That's
pants.
all I
Now
ever
they got
wear.
BBM on their side. They got
You
the
know
whole
what?
chat
Just to
again.
spite
GG,
Pike,
protect
I'm
me from
taking my
Carp.
pants off. I'm putting
Don't let
shorts
Carp do
on.
mean things to me.
Can't enforce the one rule.
No shorts.
2 rules.
And don't mock the blast. That's 3 rules.
3 rules. The rules have never changed. I've had that same rule since
No,
the day
no.
you gave me
Mod
privilege.
is right because like people were being awful earlier.
Well, just because when I'm not
here,
around,
no-
they don't enforce it. Don't make it not the rule.
Yeah.
Can I be a liar
Mod.
too? I want to be special like Carp.
Mod.
I want to be a
I
liar.
don't think Pike's being particularly harsh towards you.
I don't know that I have ever timed out missing Mod before today, and we've known each other for like 2 years at this point. So it's a little bit
Wait,
whiny,
wait.
to be honest. It's a little bit
You-
whiny.
So what you're saying is you've got intestinal fortitude that took you that long to do it?
It's a little bit whiny to pout because you got like a little time out because you broke the one rule.
Oh, look.
I've never
you say
even
this?
seen Mod
Hey.
type cuss words in the
Carp.
chat, so I don't know what's going on.
Use Mod's thing. Well, I can do what I want. I'm an independent woman. And Carp
Some
is
people
a woman.
get offended so easy. Any little thing sets them off.
You did say earlier that she was a little bit grumpy or a little bit something.
I don't know.
I forgot how she worded it, but I want to say bitchy, but that's not what she said.
I'm
Someone- that
scared
was
to
rude.
check
No,
my
it's
Discord
rude
messages.
to use language
Hey.
like that in our chat. That's
I'll-
what's rude.
Big Bad Mama, I'll test this out. Hey, Carp, you're a butthead.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm still here. Butthead is okay. Just not the
What about
F-bomb.
Beavis?
Oh, Beavis will get you knocked out of the park.
Oh no.
One rule, one simple rule that everyone has known forever since the beginning of time.
Oh.
What if I said this chicken is clucking good?
Oh, sorry.
Is that
Oh,
pushing it?
Yeah, and you're a butthole and you know it.
I
Yeah,
do have a double standard that I activate at will.
if you're a butthole and you know it, clap your hands.
Look at Spider. Thanks, Spider.
Pike, you only go on power trips when it comes to muting someone you've never muted before for 10 seconds, right?
That's kind of true.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to get really mean Discord messages. I already know it.
Grow up. It's one rule. Don't break it.
So Assenheimer is okay to say Big Bad Mama?
I mean, there was
There you
an
go.
ass.
Hide
There
your
was an
insults.
ass that saw an angel, and Jesus rode an ass. You can say ass.
What if he instead say looking?
Well, that's just subjective.
No, that's pretty objective if you ask me, but no one asked me.
Now they want Trump to ban Baja Blast with executive order. Missing Mon.
That's okay. You'll get it from Mexico. You could still sneak some Baja Blast across the border. I hope they ban pants. They ban pants.
Some people
Everyone's
never got that
cargo
pint of soap
shorts.
when they were a kid. That's the problem. That's what she
All
needs.
Baja Blast drinkers.
She never got enough soap bites growing up.
Soap bites.
That's what she needs.
Brother Pike,
Brother
can I
Pike.
ask something up?
What'd you say, Logan? I'm sorry.
One of the best example of a Christian I think of is
No,
you.
don't step on my laptop.
Badger.
I'm sorry, Logan. What were you saying?
Best example of a Christian I think of is you, Badger, Daniel, Jay Newman.
Oh, you are so brainwashed, Gigi. You just saw that Pike is a liar.
I'm
He
a
bounces
terrible
people
Christian.
for no reason.
I'm probably gay. I
He
mean,
doesn't.
it's
Yeah,
just-
he's gay.
it goes
He's
on and
definitely
on.
gay. You know he's gay. Tammy's just a front. You know, that's all that is.
My wife is a beard.
Logan, that's a very nice thing that you said, and I hope I can live up to it.
Yeah, too late. You blew it as soon as you came in this.
I guess so. Real Christians go around saying the F word all the time. They're not too self-righteous all the time.
Yeah, it's called faith. Oh, sorry, don't ban me or kick me off.
You wouldn't want to be self-righteous by trying to make an effort for once in your life.
What if it falls in a hole?
What about Dustin? Is he a good sample of a Christian?
No. A mental Christian?
No. Wait, does Dustin claim to be one?
Yes.
Oh, why would he? Okay. I'm going to keep my mouth shut there.
This man, Bubba, stop. That's loud. This man right here knows what it's like because I also had my mouth washed out with soap.
I got chased with a bar of soap many a time. She never caught me, but I couldn't sleep very well.
My mom would just use the pump, you know.
My mom chased me a little bit in there. You know what a lard paddle is? Literally, it's almost like a butter churn paddle, but they make lard instead, and it's bigger and thicker. And she would chase me around the yard trying to hit me with this thing because she was trying to punish me.
Got it.
Yeah, my mom's psycho.
I don't.
And it's more of a family joke than her actually trying to hit me.
Missing Maud.
I would like to respond.
I've seen you get extremely mad at 3 different people who are usually very nice to everybody.
I would like to respond. Can I respond, please? Hey, Missing Maud. That's what I have to say about that. Grow up, follow the rules.
That was very mature, Pike. You're going to make a great preacher someday.
He's the epitome of a Christian right now. I remember when Jesus did that.
Yeah, he did it to the Pharisees.
Right. And he kind of looked like Bullwinkle doing that. Hey, Rocky, what people
do you think at any point any of the Pharisees saw him after he resurrected and he was like neener?
Yeah. No, he was flipping those.
I haven't really.
He was flipping them off, saying, "I told you, bitches." Oh, sorry, I don't. Sorry, female dog.
Watch it. You have to say 10 Hail Marys now.
Hail Mary, flip you off.
Oh, that's
my God! I have to take Maud's side. You're a butthole, Carp.
Stop taking Maud's side. Can the whole chat stop taking Maud's side?
I will pretend to be on Maud's side just so she doesn't send me mean messages.
We have just the one.
What? No,
and we barely enforce.
You just came up with 3 without even thinking about it.
We do have.
Look, the only evil thing about Pike is that haircut.
Dang.
And the
It
is very Hitler-esque.
What the heck?
Can we pull up, a picture of Hitler
under his nose
so we could see just his haircut?
Everybody's on Maud's side. I don't have anybody. I don't have one person in the whole chat.
And you're kind of acting like Hitler over a word, Pike. I mean, how dare you?
Well, sometimes you got to start the Third Reich. It's not going to start itself. What, Bubba?
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh.
I've seen
Jamie joined
a lot.
See, she's mad at me. See what you did, Pike?
And now Pixie's mad at you.
I just can't imagine being such a whiny little brat because you got a little time out because you know you broke the rules.
We might have to work on your congregational skills there, Carp.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying, Maud.
I embraced the cult comment, Maud.
Maud, you got mad at Daniel for saying your name the other day.
I embraced the cult comment.
Are you sitting on a donut,
Burger pie,
Carp? If your butt hurt.
What'd you say?
Oh, you got kids around, but I won't forget it.
Yeah, like some of us have responsibilities.
Right.
You know, like...
Oh, no. I'm saying I didn't want to say something if you have kids listening. My bad.
I don't understand the reaction. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, I wonder if you would walk in church, Maud. Not that you ever walk in church, but I wonder if you would walk in church and start cussing, and be like, "I'm a grown woman. I can say whatever I want," or if you'd have respect.
I don't ever walk into church as a
To
grown
be
woman,
fair,
so.
it does. The
Well,
enforcement does change depending on whether you're here or not.
That's true, actually.
Like
That's true.
Logan lets a lot slide.
No, that's true, and that's a fair point.
Sorry.
But a lot of people also, and I'm not saying that
Sorry
Mod
about that.
doesn't, but every time we cuss, there's usually, oh, sorry, Gigi, right afterwards, because we're trained to do that now. So it's not like we're arbitrarily just saying it to say it without realizing what we're doing, because a lot of us are, apologize for it after the fact. Ain't that right, butthead? I mean, carp.
That's not wrong. One of the reasons I don't enforce it that much because it's Logan's.
We're just go mid-sentence.
Override Logan.
Exactly. You don't enforce it that much because it's Logan's
I
channel.
do
So, no.
enforce
So if you're going to be condescending and say things like, not that you ever go to church, but would you be respectful? No. I'll be just condescending to you. Can you claim that was anything other than whiny and because you were all up in your feelings? Because if it was about principle or about respect, it would be something you did consistently. You didn't warn her. You didn't anything. This is supposed to be somebody you're friendly with. So if you're going to throw that out there, be ready to take it back, because I do not like one-way streets, and I will not abide with your projection.
Okay, my turn.
Nanner.
Sure, whine some more.
So it's not my turn?
Sorry, I kicked myself out.
You kicked yourself.
I think you've had your turn for about 30 minutes now, and you did your BS. So are you saying you're not done and you would like to whine some more?
Well, go ahead and finish.
Yeah, holiday weekend. Can we all just get along?
I feel like Timmy's here for some reason. Carp, can you leave?
Yeah, I think I'm the one that needs to be muted, apparently.
Pike, can you leave so we can all start cussing?
To respond to Pixie, I agree with you. We don't enforce the rules as consistently as we should, and perhaps I should have given her a warning.
So nanner.
So stop being so condescending about it.
Condescending about what?
All kinds of things you just said very condescendingly. Do not pretend that was not a pretentious tone.
It's my turn, Pixie. She knew she broke the rules when she broke it.
And you knew it would be taken badly because you do such a poor job of enforcing it consistently.
I'm not here all the time.
Okay. You've been here plenty of times when other people have cursed. You sat there and let somebody on stream say the PDF word without kicking them off, and this is somebody typing where nobody in your household can hear. So yeah, double standards.
I don't think we have a rule against that word, to be fair. I mean, we obviously shouldn't go around saying it, but I don't think that's a rule.
Well, I'm pretty sure he cursed in there somewhere. Well, maybe not this time.
I mean, I'm not saying I haven't.
Anyway, the point is, if you're gonna pretend like this was obviously done because of a rule break and nothing else, then you better be a lot more consistent. But pretending you've been consistent and that should have been obvious and being so condescending about it is pretty ridiculous.
I can try to be more consistent. That's fair.
All right, on that note, I'm going to go back to work. Later days.
Have a good one, Pixie.
Bye.
All right, in the light of Pixie's wisdom, I'm going to start kicking everybody who does that.
Yes.
Okay. Are you there, Dr. Spider?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Testing, 1, 2.
Is Dr. Spider
bubblegum?
Well, that's great. Hey, you listen here, Pike, but I don't appreciate you messing with my girl missing mod. You know, that was a little unacceptable, that little...
Hold on, I was walking away from
you threw a little temper tantrum there? What happened with you?
Spider, start over. I didn't hear the first part.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hey, bud. Listen, I don't appreciate you throwing my girl missing mod in the back like that. You are putting her in the timeout. That was kind of messed up, dude.
That's what
I don't appreciate that.
Wow. So that's the dumbed down version of
that's what I walked out of the room to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't appreciate her foul language. That's what we don't appreciate.
Her foul language. Did you just see how you said that and how ridiculous?
You're talking to the dude that just said nanner nanner. And he thought he went one
Pixie
something.
What did she say exactly? What'd she say, Pike?
The F word.
F word.
She said fuck?
That's the one.
Consistency.
Yeah, he's being consistent.
Pixie has
He's being
informed me.
consistent.
Consistency is the way to go.
He's being consistent now. That's two.
See? Consistent. That's what they wanted from me, was consistency. See, what they really want is not to have rules, but I'm going to prove that by being consistent.
Gigi, you better start being consistent then.
Logan, you're under no obligation. Let them all get mad at me. That's I bet they wouldn't walk in someone's house and rub mud on the carpet, though. I bet they wouldn't do that.
No, I would. Unless it's posted, don't rub dirt everywhere.
There are some people in society.
But Pike, the argument here is going to be, but it's not your channel, and Logan wouldn't be mad if I rubbed mud on his carpet.
Logan's just nice enough to not want to offend people that he would put up with being mad.
Oh,
I like what Pixie said, though. We got to be consistent. From here on out, I'll try to be more consistent. That's a very fair
code in side chat.
I will try to be more consistent. And we don't even have that many rules that are on the list. Like, if somebody gets there and just says like regular, words or whatever, it's just a silly thing. Like, they pick the 2 or 3 words that they know are the most offensive.
Is everyone actually mad, or are we just having like meta drama right now?
Mod and Pixie are mad. I think everybody else is joking.
And Spider and Doubting Thomas and BMM's acting like he's in this, but I don't think he is.
They don't like having rules. It's not about consistency. It's just because they don't like having rules.
Badger.
We don't have rules. This would be making heck or hell laugh channel.
What the club do you want?
You mother trucker, get out of here.
You got a clucking question for me right now?
Badger. Would you ever have you ever been to another country?
Yeah. Like when I was younger.
Have you been to
No.
the UK?
Please stop telling me how I feel about things. What I felt about this, I did not say anything when she got timed out for a reason. I didn't say anything for a while. I didn't say anything until you got that really pretentious tone in your voice and you started being really condescending, as if it should have been obvious, as if you have been so very consistent in this and she didn't need a warning or anything else, because it should have been so very, very obvious. And you were incredibly condescending about it. And I think in lieu of your inconsistency, that was gross and disgusting. So don't tell me it's about me not liking rules, and don't presume to know how I feel because you just stick your foot in your mouth again.
I do believe that, though, Pixie.
Can I ask a question?
Good for you. Believe away. It doesn't make you right, so stop saying it like it's a fact.
I'm only saying what I believe, Pixie.
Didn't Wildheart get kicked off stage before Mod got censored?
No, that was...
I think it was after.
That was after, and he said MF, and I didn't say anything then either. I didn't say anything until you started getting really condescending and really pretentious, as if this should have been a known obvious thing, because given the inconsistency of it, it shouldn't have been. And as I said, I do not like one-way streets, and I won't pretend that you operating on one isn't exactly that.
I agree that maybe I should have given her a warning. I concede that.
Do you regret not giving her a little more grace and just warning her and then waiting to see how she reacted?
I do not. The only reason I actually say that Pixie making a good point, 1, because it is a good point, but 2, because had it been most people, they probably would have needed a warning. But Maud did that on purpose. I've been knowing her a long time.
Somebody got timed out. I don't know.
Would you say that sometimes strong language almost has leeway if it involves a subject that's very strong, like, you know, a PDF file.
I mean, I agree with Pixie that word is also a very problematic word, and perhaps, you know, the thing is, you really can't. You have to have some sort of a gradient, some sort of a gray area, but you can
Yeah.
have like a very, very left side of that and a very, very right side of that. And I think most people, especially people who've been around for a couple of years, know what the very, very right side of it is. That's why I say for most people, I think the warning may have been more called for, but we're dealing with somebody who knew before they typed it that it was wrong.
I also know, but I also have to like it. Sometimes I have to censor myself, and it's not because I'm trying to break the rules. It's because if I was talking to like my best friend, I would have said it in that way, right? It's not because I'm consciously trying to break the rule. I did it earlier. I didn't come out and say the F word, but if you hear me, there's a moment where I was like, and then I kind of half censor it, right? Because I caught myself, but I'm not always going to catch myself, right?
No, I understand.
There might be a time where I don't catch myself, and
Well,
it's
that's
not
one of the
because
reasons
I'm
we're not what you
trying to
call
be
consistent, Pixie, is
disrespectful.
because we try to have grace on people who make honest mistakes like that.
And also, she didn't say it; she typed it. But anyway.
So are you saying that we shouldn't have rules about the side chat as far as language?
No, I'm just saying I understood that we didn't want it said because there could be little ears in the background anywhere or everywhere, right? But I didn't know that applied to chat. So that is something that I was unaware of before today. So, you know, I'm just saying, like, it just, I don't know.
I mean, I'm kind of like, obviously I don't really understand either if it's just text on a chat myself, but like, yeah, if I had you guys playing out loud and that, I would
Well,
hesitate to
Pixie is making a good
continue
point. Perhaps I have not made it clear that we have expectations of the chat. Maybe I've not made that clear.
Well, it seems like missing mod feels like the rules aren't that upfront or established.
Well, Missing Mod knows that's not true. I just don't understand the need to come in and break the one rule. Like, what is the attitude behind that? For someone to come in knowing the one and only rule and then break it on purpose, like that's not a good motive behind that.
And to be honest, I figured this discussion would have been about me, not Mod or anybody else.
But that's what I'm saying. You're assuming it's intentional, right?
I do believe that was
sometimes like
Pixie,
that,
she did say it was intentional. She said she intentionally said it in the chat.
Before or after she was timed out?
Unless I misread it.
Well, yeah, I know after she was timed out, she said it again on purpose because she was, you know, but like I'm saying the first time. Like, I don't know. I can't read anybody's mind. And like I said, I had to censor myself earlier and I almost didn't. I was halfway through the word before I cut it off, you know, and was like, oh, so like I realized halfway through the word, but what happens when I finish the sentence and then I'm like, oh no, right?
Most of the time we let it slide if it was obviously an accident.
But how do you know? That's what I'm saying. Without warning her, how do you know it was or wasn't?
So do you think the thing to do is to always have one warning in any situation?
Well, so
I don't know.
4 different people besides her, I think, so far have done it and have not gotten a warning either. So it's not like he's singling her out.
God, I'd have to agree with Tammy on that one. I'm one of those clowns.
Well, to be honest, what Jess just said is a good idea. And, you know, it's one of those things where it's like if we don't say anything about it ever, it just gets totally out of control to the point where Logan's not even comfortable. And then if we ever say anything about it, it winds up like this. So I'm trying to find that medium.
For me, it's like if someone says it once without thinking and then everyone corrects them and they don't do it again, like I don't have a problem with it. But if it's like someone like Dustin Buck comes in here and he's just saying it over and over and no one's doing anything about it, or Wildheart spurgs out and does it, like it just it really.
There you go. There's the rules.
Yeah.
I was joking around. You get it.
They want me to type out a list of all words that are disqualified.
But like, there are certain people.
We'll see if we can
there
get that
are certain
resource available
people
shortly.
that if you don't check them, they will just break the rules over and over, and they don't care.
Correct. Well, that's really the
I would
reason
like to see that
we
one, Big Bad
initiated the
Mama.
rule because of Dustin. He actually is what led to us having the rule in the first place.
Hey,
Yeah.
Big Bad Mama has a good idea. Can you tell us all the curse words we can't say?
Yeah, I'm working on it now. Hold on.
Mother clucker.
Sorry, I feel like I came across pretty harsh the first time, so maybe some of your assumptions were not without reason, but I still don't think you assumed.
Well, I'm sorry for
correctly of
being
me.
smug. I shouldn't have been smug about it.
And I will
But
let you guys
also-
decide whatever you're going to decide. So smile and laugh and have fun and all that good stuff in later days for the shiny people.
Can we give Brother Pike the benefit of the doubt that like everything he says sounds kind of sassy in the first place, though?
I didn't say that. As a matter of fact, I said I stayed quiet for a long time and I didn't speak up until that
That's
tone
not what I'm
changed.
saying. I'm just saying, like, as far as being condescending, like he sounds kind of zesty all the time. Like
Yeah, but that's not what I was talking about. There's a specific, okay, maybe it's because I'm auditorial, maybe it's because I'm a theater kid, I don't know. When I'm not talking about his voice or even his word choice, right? But when people change tone, when they change the attitude with which they are speaking, there are slight shifts in cadence, in pitch, in certain things, and I do think that even Pike will tell you that maybe defensively, maybe not, maybe he felt defensive too, right? And maybe that's a defensive thing that I misread. Maybe it was defensive instead of offensive. That could be true. I could have misread that. But I think even he would tell you that it came across slightly smug.
No, I agree. I do. That's the thing. I'm trying to figure out the best way to create an atmosphere here that we're comfortable with without being smug, without being judgmental, without being, because if you just have no rules and no expectations and everybody's like, oh yeah, they're not judgmental, then it turns into a place where Christian people don't enjoy gathering. So I am trying to find that medium,
Like this
That's fair,
morning,
and I can say
kids...
I can say I came in too harsh too. I'm not above saying that.
I mean, I was smug. It's fair. It's fine. I'm not mad or anything. I mean, I'm not even mad at missing Maud. That's the first time I've ever timed her out, and we've known each other for like 2.5 years.
You should have done it sooner. I'll keep telling you this.
Okay, but for real, y'all's. I'm a newbie here. Y'all's rules are none of my business. I'm just saying. I'm probably not aware of them either. So.
We just want a place where people aren't always like cussing and using sexual references, and we just don't want a lewd atmosphere. That's all.
Right. Just the idea of be mindful. There could be littles in the background, right?
I'm going to be timed out and kicked.
As a mom, I get that, right? Because my super much kid's 19 going on 20, and there's still times where I'm like, thank goodness I have headphones on.
No, I mean that's part of it, but part of it is a religious thing. I mean, it's not just because there's kids around. Like, I'm not a kid and I don't want to hear it.
I just want to say
no. I just meant for the people who don't have a problem hearing it, they should maybe consider the idea that other people may have littles around. Like, treat it that way. I'm saying that helps me, because instead of thinking like I'm talking to my friend, I have to think I'm talking to my friend, but her 2-year-old's in the room, right? Because that's gonna my word choices are gonna change in that instance.
I'm angry on behalf of all the hypothetical littles as well.
Does that make sense? I don't know.
Yes, it does. I'm sorry,
helps me.
Distracted me for a minute.
Also, my kids told me that I was being mean this morning, and I'm like, I'm totally not being mean. I'm just tired. Let's get to school. Like, I was not talking to them in a mean fashion, but they said I was. I'm like, I'm just really tired.
some people, when they look tired, okay, there is somebody I know who, when they look tired, they don't even look tired. When they are tired, they appear to either be ridiculously sad, I mean like super depressed, kind of sad, or they look like kind of angry. That is their tired
I look
expression.
angry when I'm tired. That's totally me. I'm like, I'm not mad at you. I'm just waiting for my brain to wake up. All this coffee kicks in. Just give me.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm always like, are you okay? Is something wrong? And they're like, I'm tired. Okay, just check it in. But I have a RBF. So
yeah, me too.
My first thought, like at work when somebody would tap me on the shoulder or something, my first thought was always like, am I smiling before I turn around?
I have a lot of friends that will walk right up to me and just hug me, even if I look angry, because they know I usually look angry.
Oh yeah, I mean, I get like, I'm probably, everybody who knows me knows I'm pretty friendly. I'm probably a little too friendly. Like I was the one in the office where I had a drawer full of candy and a drawer full of chips and sodas, just for like anybody who forgot lunch, anybody who had a bad day, anybody who needed a snack. You know, they would just come by my desk and raid my candy drawer and everything. And then like it got to the point where
You're probably everyone's
like
favorite.
it got to the point where like I had to give people cutoff times because I could not get anything done. Everybody was at my desk all the time. I was like, you have to go now.
Which one's me?
They still do that, and I'm not even in the office.
The more
they just
handsome
message
one.
me.
The more handsome one is you, Logan.
All right, but I'm gonna go harass Super Munchkin before she takes off for the rest of the night.
Have a good day, Pixie.
See you, Pixie.
Later days.
There's two of me. Oh, but there's two of me. Which one's the real me? Do you know who's the real me, Teddy?
Man, I've never seen a channel turn so quickly on a host.
They turned on me quickly, Jess.
Wow. Even Lupin is going after you. And
Well,
like,
Lupin always
Lupin's
turned on me.
borderline retarded.
Excuse me.
What the? You're excused. Yeah, I can see it. I do in that one video. I do kind of look like Baba.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, in that picture.
Where?
You want me to show you?
You want to see the picture?
Yep.
All right, show them the picture.
I see it.
All right, quit.
I don't have it yet. I'll get it for you, buddy bear.
I see a whole body.
Quit.
All I can see is that haircut.
Your whole body is a zombie body.
There it is.
You're being loud. Chill out.
He's got better things to say.
He's doing the right amount of loud, though.
Oh. Look at this. You're going to get a hug. She's so adorable. Oh, it's so adorable.
Is that Dustin, Buck, and Daniel as children?
No, that's me and Clay.
Oh.
She's so adorable.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, so adorable.
That's really sweet. Yeah.
Did you see the picture?
Show it again, Logan. Show it again.
Okay.
I already see it. Ooh. Why do you have a beard?
A beard? You give him that hug.
Ice on Lupin.
Does that look like you?
No.
Yeah, it does.
What?
So adorable. Baby,
Oh, that's sweet. Sorry. I'm sorry, but that's sweet. You can't deny that.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Do you think that
Sweet.
Bubbles?
He's done gone, Logan. He took off like a missile.
Oh, it's so adorable. Clay found a baby picture of me. I found a baby picture of him. I made that video with the huggings. It's just so adorable.
Hey Logan, can you take that picture of Tim as a juggalo and like make him turn into like?
Oh, they're having a proper hate Pike fest in the chat now.
Oh yeah. By the way, Pike, I'm unsubbing from you as well. Yeah, sorry. It's just I just have to.
You can't unsub from Pike because you just be unsubbing from Logan, and that's not nice.
I'm not sure. See, I take all my things from Speaker. So if Speaker is unsubbing, then I'm gonna unsub as well.
Keep it talking.
All right, I'm gonna jump off here, guys. I'm not sorry. Y'all learn to follow the rules, or you're gonna get kicked off.
Liar.
Do you think of that picture, baby buddies? So adorable.
That is very Christian of you. Yeah, no, that is very Christian of you. Yeah.
Oh, thank
you. If you don't believe what I say, yeah.
But
Can't